0988, State of Texas versus Daniel Rios Zamaripa. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Michael Hillary, for the state.
For the defense?
Larry Bloomquist for the defense.
And are you Mr. Zamaripa?
Yes, sir.
All right, you entered a plea on April 22nd. According to the plea bargaining agreement, the state proceeded on the lesser included offense of indecency with the contact. Punishment is to be assessed at a cap of 10 years with a $1,500 fine. The state is silent on your application. Have both parties had a chance to review the PSI report?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Any objections to the PSI report, state?
No, Your Honor.
Defense?
No, Your Honor.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Judge, I have a couple witnesses. I'd call Pete Rios to the stand.
Rios, please come forward. Would you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record and spell it.
Pedro T. Rios, Pedro.
Excuse me. All right, here's the thing. The courtroom is too crowded. If you are here to hear this case, then you can view it on YouTube. If there's anyone in this courtroom who is, I know these are not all defendants. Are these all
No,
defendants?
Judge, I think both parties have several people supporting them. I think that's what it is.
YouTube.
Yes, Judge.
All right.
We have 3 people I think they're entitled to be here, Judge. If we can just have at least those 3 stay, those be the victim and the victim's parents.
Defense, who do you want here?
I'll just have my witnesses, the 4 witnesses that I have.
No, I mean, if the state is having people here, you can have your people here as well.
Okay. I'll just have them. If I can have just give me 4 people in support, maybe.
No. Your witnesses can say.
Okay.
All right. You can ask questions.
Can you state your relationship to Daniel Zamaripa?
He's my nephew, my oldest nephew, and he's also my employee. Works with me.
And so how long has Daniel been working? Where does Daniel work?
We're the owners of Pete's Taco House downtown at 502 Brooklyn Avenue.
And how long has he been working there?
Pretty much about 6 months or so.
And how often does he work?
Since we're short-staffed, he's been working quite a few hours. He's a tremendous asset to us.
And has he been working overtime because of the staffing issues?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He comes in and it's worked, I believe, up to 14 days straight.
And
just speak up, sir, and if you could look at me.
Yes, sir.
And during the time that he's performing this work, how would you rate the work that he's performing?
10 out of 10. He's an awesome employee. He's always there on time, sometimes mostly early. Always offers to help, and always willing to help out anywhere we can.
And as far as your nephew, talk to me about your overall impressions of him as a young man.
As a young man, he was an outstanding young man, or he's still an outstanding young man. I love him to death. We birthday parties, gatherings, Thanksgiving, Christmas. He's always out there willing to play. Love the family. He's a family person.
And does he have a strong relationship with his church?
Oh, absolutely. Yes, he loves the church. We've been there since he was born. Tremendous asset to the church as well. He helps out a lot.
And is there anything that you'd like? I mean, the judge is going to decide what happens with Daniel today. And you're aware of the seriousness of the charges against him. Is that fair to say?
Yes, it is.
And how do you think that this process has kind of impacted Daniel as far as like going through the court system and all the kind of consequences of his actions, I guess is the best way to put it.
Personally, he's done a tremendous job, very mature, very manly about it. I mean, he has never whined or complained and said anything negative. He's very accepting of what's going to happen today, and I really appreciate that, and I admire that about him. Tremendous young man, like I said.
And do you think that if he is given a chance to do deferred adjudication and remain out of prison, do you believe that that he will take advantage of that opportunity and perform everything that's required of him?
Absolutely. As also his employer, I mean, that will be on him, but he's a very responsible person. There's not one time I have to get after him, or if I ask him to do something, he does it correctly. I don't have to tell him a couple of times, and definitely keep an eye on him.
Is there anything that you personally would like to say to the judge before she makes her decision about Daniel or about the situation?
Sure, Judge. I'd appreciate leniency and grace for this young man. He's an outstanding citizen to my eyes. Has not done me wrong. Has not done his family wrong. He's an awesome gentleman. Appreciate and consider what you hear from the witnesses.
All right, thank you so much for coming.
I'll pass
Call your
it.
next witness.
I will call Daniel Zamaripa Senior. Can you state your name for the record?
Daniel Zamaripa, Senior.
And how are you related to Daniel Zamaripa?
I am Daniel's father.
And what kind of child was Daniel as he was growing up?
Daniel was an amazing child. He very caring, very loving. He was involved in sports, and his teachers, his coaches always said he was a great person. At the end of practice, he was the last one off, carrying off all the equipment that all the kids left behind. In high school, he was even, I always give my kids a choice to play sports or not. At the end of the season, he says, "Dad, I can't play with these guys; they're too big, but I still want to be part of the team." So he started being the trainer and still trying to help the team since he couldn't play. So he did photography for them. He did as a trainer. I mean, he did everything possible to help the team. And growing up, I said, he's always been there for everybody and tried to help people out where he could.
And Judge, real quick, Brennan just informed me that he hadn't been sworn in.
I'm sorry. Thank you so much. It's so crowded. I'm trying to move people as quickly as possible. Yes. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Deputy Laura. Deputy Laura. Could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record, please.
Daniel Zamaripa.
All right, defense, you may continue.
What kind of how would you describe Daniel's work ethic?
Daniel's work ethic is great. I mean, he's worked for me. I have a couple of businesses, and I've hired him at times when he needed extra work. But even when growing up, he always left early. He was always on time. Always, did what was required of him, and then some. In the industry I was before, I mean, we would work the convention business, which is never on time, and we worked 8 hours, and then hey, we got to stay an extra 4. He was there for it, but didn't have any problems with it. He's been a great worker.
And at the time of just prior to his arrest, where was he working at?
He was working at the airport. He was working with the luggage. Had been there a few months and was actually getting ready to get a promotion.
And then did he lose that job because of these charges?
Yes, he was arrested at work, and it's a federal job. So once he was charged, he lost that job. So the next day he started at the restaurant at half the pay, but he still needed to work and take care of his bills.
And as far as his church, has Daniel been active in his church?
Yes, very active. Our church, prior to COVID, we moved our church up to Bandera, so we had to rebuild the entire inside of the building, and he was there pretty much every day before work or after work, helping wherever he could. Not the greatest carpenter, but he was the best helper. He did everything possible to try to help. Even when church started again during COVID, we had 8 people or 10 people in the building, and he was one of them, helping with FaceTime and getting things up on the internet for the church. So he, again, on time and staying for whatever needed.
Is there anything that you'd like to say to the judge about your son before she makes this decision?
Yes, I mean, if you're going to see my son, well, you see him here, you see him as a man right now. When these things happened, he was a teenager. He didn't look like that. So my fear with everything is people see him now and, what he's admitted to doing. Even at then he admitted it. He didn't try to hide from it. He was raised to say the truth. And for the record, all these things that happened started when Daniel was a juvenile. Is that correct? Correct.
And he was age 15.
Correct.
When these things initially began to happen. I pass the witness, Judge. I don't have any further questions.
I have no questions.
All right, thank you.
Your Honor, at this time we'll call